Well, happy Halloween, fowl players. How are you doing today? It is October 31st, 2025, and as you can see from behind me, our waterfowl impoundment is starting to fill up. We were behind. I wish we were at this stage a week or so ago, but we're doing pretty good. We had some snafus, right? It wouldn't be duck hunting without that. Had some pump issues that kept us down for several days. I was out of town and couldn't get out here to mess with it. Ended up being a simple thing. Here's a note for you, a tip, if you will. These pumps that are designed to be kind of set them and forget them where you're not paying attention to them have a low oil cutoff. Basically, there's a sensor in there that if they run out of oil, they will shut themselves off, and that's what ours did. Do kind of wonder why it ran out of oil. I think when I serviced it this year, I may not have put enough in, but now we've got oil down here, so we'll be checking the oil in that guy every time we start it just to make sure everything's fine. But everything's running really good, or shaping up really good. I wish I'd brought the drone. Let me turn you out here. I wish I'd brought the drone so we could see what it looks like from the sky. I bet right out there we've got some water visible from the sky. There weren't any ducks in here, but it's like 8:30, something like that. There weren't any ducks when we came in, but we know they're in the area. We've seen some on the river. So I'd like to see what it looks like from the sky. Maybe Jim and I are coming out tomorrow to brush in the blind, so maybe I'll bring some with us, bring the drone then, and we can put that guy up and see what it looks like. But we've got water in here. Beavers have even taken down 2 trees, which is fine with me. I've got a couple over there that they can work on if they're interested. And look at all of this. This is pretty cool. Now, if you recall, this past summer, the boys got in here. We had a huge leak. They found it right here. They dug all the way out and then filled it back in. We had a truckload of dirt, and we packed it all in. And I say aces there. This is holding extremely well. And the beavers are helping us out. I need to walk over here. Maybe we'll take a trip over there in just a second. There is a low spot over there. I wonder if they are working on that too. I hope so. But Tom came out here and did some good work. Tom and Tim both, separately. So we had this one short drain pipe, and water was just gushing out of it because it was below water level, and I knew that was the case. So Tom went and got a coupler and put in between there, and then some extra hose we have. So boom, we've got this. So now water is not draining. We have a little drip, but when Tim came out to run the pump the other day, that was gushing. Those connectors aren't designed. This is drainage pipe that you bury in your yard or something. They're not designed to be 100% watertight. Water was gushing out of it pretty good, but Tim grabbed the old Gorilla tape. Probably got wet in the process, so aces for that guy. But that's just a little trickle. And as I look around the side, as I fall down, there is nothing running out. That's a win right there. Winning, as our buddy Charlie Sheen would say, right? But this is great. We have no leaks in our impoundment, so I'm very excited about that. Ouch, hey, there's a tree right there. Watch out. Came out to run the pump again and look around a little bit. I didn't bring waders. No, they're at home. I didn't bring waders, so I can't walk out there to see what it looks like. But I bet we got a little bit of visible water. We'll throw half a dozen decoys and some squirters out there and see what happens. So that's coming up soon. That's a week from tomorrow. November 8th is when our season comes in. So I'm going to step over here real quick, like I said, this low spot to see if it's leaking, if it's running over there, or maybe the beavers have worked on it too. Let's go check it out. Well, that low spot isn't as low as I thought. So good. It's not leaking out over there. I thought it was lower than it is, but it's not. I'm walking over here. At some point in time, the beavers have added to this. No, it can't get out over there. So yeah, this thing's holding water good. There's no way it can, there is a way it can leak out over there. Let me walk around shallow water. We'll go look at that too. Make sure we're not losing any water. Well, this is the area that could overrun. I think it will overrun before the dam. But you know what? Looks like beavers have already started pushing some stuff up here. So when we run the pump some more, raises this, if it starts to trickle over, I think they're going to do their job and build this in. We do have some really nice smartweed growing back here. It's not in the water per se. There's some over there, but there's some. I thought I heard a wood duck. There isn't any growing in the water here. There may be over there. We're gonna walk around. I haven't been over there all year, so we're gonna walk around the back and take a look. But I will say those are two very pretty pin oak trees right there that do drop acorns in the water. So let's walk around the back. Who knows? Maybe we'll jump an old wood duck. Well, no wood ducks. I'm maybe kind of surprised by that. Oh, they do like to hang out here. Maybe they just haven't found it yet. There are not any ducks in here. But anyway, let's walk around and see what else we can find. So, filling up nicely over there. That is really overgrown with buckbrush, and I don't know. There's even some buttonbrush. Buckbrush and buttonbrush are different. There's even some buttonbrush in there, which the ducks will eat. So I'm conflicted on if I should take any of that out. Because the ducks do use that area. I don't know. Have to give that some thought. Not going to do it this year. Ooh, how about that glare? Not going to do that this year. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I mean, we can't hunt both holes at the same time. Either, with two groups, you'll just be shooting each other's swings. And you can't sit in one spot and hunt the whole thing. I don't think. Not without moving that blind. I'm walking up here to see if another dam upstream. The beavers have been working on it a couple years ago. I think Hurricane Debbie took it out too. It's upstream of where we hunt. But I always kind of thought if they build it up enough, could I somehow siphon water out of it, direct it away from this higher water, and have it always flowing downhill into our impoundment? No pumping required, right? So, I don't know. Let's put you down for a second. I'm going to walk up here to this blind. Or dam, beaver dam. Well, no. Not only have they not improved on it, but it's worse. This has been full of water, and it's actually at times run over right here. So, no joy here. I'm gonna go see if I can get a look at this dam. They maybe they've got some fresh work on it. I think it's getting too late in the season for them to want to spend time on it. They tend to do, seems like they do most of their dam building in the summer. So I don't think there's going to be any progress here going on. But yeah, you can see where that dam was. Get a little closer. Just see if it looks like there's any fresh work being done. Not really. It doesn't help that we've had such minimal rain over the last 2 months. I guess it's officially a drought. So water's not flowing, and that doesn't encourage beavers to build, right? They are triggered by the sound of running water. They've actually done experiments where they took a speaker and stuck it in a creek with the sound of running water, and the beavers buried the speaker. Whoa, cobweb. But, so without running water to trigger them, they are not going to do their job. So we did get a little bit of rain last week, actually. Less than an inch. I was hoping for more, but I think less than an inch. So we're going to go do a couple things. We're going to go, sorry for jumping around, but I am walking through the woods. We are going to go over here and start our pump, check the oil, and start our pump. And then we're going to walk over to the bean hole, or the little impoundment, and see what's been going on. That's where we got Japanese millet planted. Haven't pumped any water, but we are set up to catch it if any has fallen. So let's see what happens. No water at all. I thought at least there'd be a little puddle right here. And it's kind of soft, but wow, I thought there'd be something, but I guess not. I think we did get an inch. I saw an inch of rain in a bucket. I thought we got an inch, but doesn't appear to have been enough to back it up in here. So Japanese millet. The head feels, I guess, it's starting to shatter. I'll get a couple of seeds off, but that's what we got. Not a huge hole, but not intended to be. This is kind of, backup, extra stuff, extra fit. Hey, don't eat the millet. But nothing here. So, and we don't have any rain in the forecast. We'll see how it goes. If the other spot is holding water, which it looks like it is, we still got trees drinking some. We'll lose some to evaporation. Maybe we'll pull the pump over here and pump a day or two. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to drop all that crap over here. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see how it goes. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Like I said, we don't have any rain in the forecast for the foreseeable future. So, that's it. I'm going to get on out of here. I got things to do. And that's it. So, stick with us. You're probably seeing this on Tuesday, November 4th, I think. The Tuesday before duck season opens. So, in just a few days from when you're watching this, we're going to be sitting over there. Maybe all we're going to do is drink coffee and eat bacon and eggs, but we're going to be there. So come join us, hang out with us on Foul Play Outdoors and see if we shoot a duck this year. We've been working all season. We've been working the last 4 years. We've been working all summer to get it ready. So hopefully it happens. Anyway, I'm walking up the hill, I'm out of breath. Thanks for watching. As always, you know me, I'm Bruce. And hey, Rosie, there she is over there. And you're watching Foul Play Outdoors.